what's your game plan? He says, we're going to throw at least 48 times tonight. I said, Coach, come on. So, anyway, it's going to be a good game. And, of course, Hinton, who was 6-2, 4-0 in the district last week, really took down Lamar's Galen, who, incidentally, South O'Brien lost to Lamar's Galen.
Yeah, they did. They had a tough game there, and South O'Brien didn't play their best game that night. So, hopefully they'll come out tonight and play a great ball game. So,
it should be a pretty good game as we wait for things to unroll here. So we're at about 3:57 to go just before we kick things off. And let's talk about a little bit about something about playoff implications in this game. I was talking to Jeff Fuller this morning. I said, I think if South O'Brien would happen to lose this game, I said, I think they still make it to the playoffs.
It's kind of the way it looks, Billy. I was checking out the RPI this morning as we're getting ready for this game, and South O'Brien comes in ranked 9th in RPI today. So I think there's still a pretty good chance, even if they lose. But let's hopefully we don't take that chance, and hopefully we'll pull out a victory here tonight.
Right.
So the way I understood it, each district winner is automatically in. So there's 8 district winners in Class A,
okay,
and then 8 at large. RPI. It goes from the RPI, the next 8 that get in. So South O'Brien will hopefully just win the game and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, then you don't have to worry about it. You either think about, a home game or away game for playoffs next football Friday night. It'll be playoff time. We're about 2.5 minutes away from kicking things off, and we'll take another 2-minute timeout. We'll be back. More South O'Brien football on Classic Hits KCHE.
Have you been there yet? To Sweeney's Clubhouse in Sutherland. Play indoor golf, pool, and darts year-round, and enjoy your favorite brew. Located at 118 Main Street, and it's easy to find, so stop in. The clubhouse and bar also have many sports TVs, and they have NFL Ticket, so you can watch your favorite football games and enjoy a pizza. Now open weekdays at 4:30 p.m. and open Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Discover the fun at Sweeney's Clubhouse on Main in Sutherland.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends. Proud supporters of their communities. Member FDIC.
Classic Hits KCHE 92.1 FM. We're about ready to kick things off. It is South O'Brien taking on Hinton, week number 9, end of the regular season, and there's a lot riding on this game tonight, isn't there?
Sure is, Billy. And, we thank everyone for joining us here on 92.1 FM, but also on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube stream, and just want to thank J&K Insurance from Sutherland for the pregame here tonight.
So we're just moments away from kicking things off with South O'Brien taking on Hinton. South O'Brien 7-1, 3-1 in the district. RPI ranking right now at number 9 with a .5984, and Tristan Wilson ran for 328 yards last week, and he's at 1,844 yards for a total for the season. How about that? Look at this. This is really cool.
This is cool. I was wondering what they were doing here. It looks like all the players and everybody came out to shake hands before the game. You don't traditionally see that, Billy.
Oh, that's a pretty cool thing what they're doing. Usually that's something they do at the end of the game, but I'll tell you what, that's super cool what they just did. So South O'Brien led by, of course, Tristan Wilson. Quarterback is Jackson Lusher. Not a lot of passing yards, and I tell people, if you're going to beat South O'Brien, if you can shut down their running game, you're looking pretty good. But, Tristan Wilson, almost 2,000 yards rushing on the season. It's going to be interesting what kind of game plan Hinton Blackhawks have against Tristan Wilson.
I'm guessing it's going to be like Lamar's Galen. They're going to have 10 guys up in the box and one safety back about 6 yards from the line of scrimmage. It did sound like, though, Billy, we were talking to the press box guys up here. It sounds like Hinton's got some guys a little beat up, so their best receiver for the year is out tonight. So
last week they beat Galen 16-6. It's a team South O'Brien lost to. Last week we defeated Akron Westfield by the score of 35-0. Here we are, ready to kick things off. South O'Brien will get the ball, and here we are, week number 9 on your radio, fighting a little cold. Yesterday was the worst part of the cold, where you go to sleep, wake up 2 in the morning with a coughing attack.
Yeah, that's never good.
And then I tried to sleep last night. For some reason, I couldn't sleep well. But here we are, the change of the seasons, and you can tell the end of the regular season is upon us. People are wearing coats. Well, let's see. It's going to be really, really close. Picks up about 9. It's first down and 10 for the Hinton Blackhawks with 8:14 to go here in the opening quarter. And that was Derek Anderson. Ball marked right around the 33-yard line. Bring down first down and 10. Derek Anderson, quarterback, in shotgun. Man to his left hip pocket, man in motion. Waiting for the snap. There's the snap, going to hand it off. And great defense by South O'Brien. And Cade Hofling. I'm used to saying Heffling for Marcus, but Hofling, Cade Hofling, going to lose a couple yards on that one. So Cade, with 7:39 to go here in the opening quarter. Don't forget Alto Aurelia Sioux Central game on Facebook Live right now. That's another huge game on the schedule right now going on. So second down at about 12, man in motion, waiting for the snap is Anderson. Anderson in shotgun. There's the snap, looking to his left. Ooh, that should have been interference. Yeah, that should have been an interference on South O'Brien, and they didn't call it on that one. They're going over to Kyle Brighton. And Coach Harderson is over to the official saying, wow, how could you not call a flag on that one? And that was pretty obvious on that one. So 7:16 to go. It is third down and about 12 yards to go for Hinton. And they're going to come out in shotgun. Pistol waiting for the snap is Derek Anderson. Man in motion is Brighton. There's the snap. Going to hand it off, trying to get to the outside, nothing there. It's going to lose about 4 or 5 yards on that one, so they're going to have to come out and punt. It'll be a 4th and long for Hinton. So just pretty much a simple handoff. Now they're going to have to punt. So 6:53 to go here, opening quarter. Classic Hits KCHE 92.1 FM. Waiting for the snap. There's a snap, kind of high. Going to punt it. Nice punt. Need to pick that one up. There you go. Right around 36. I remember the 36-yard line. I remember with Riedemann last week he was letting them go. I'm pretty sure Coach Furman was probably telling him you got to pick those up because they lost a lot of yards last week against Akron Westfield.
We're back up and going on the live stream. Okay. So I had a hot spot on my phone, but we're ready to roll here.
So first down and 10, ball marked right around the 37-yard line for South O'Brien. They're coming out with 3 to the right, 1 to the left, waiting for the snap. Quarterback sneak right up the middle. Jackson Lusher just keeps on rolling, and he picks up about 8 yards on that one. I'm very surprised by that call by Coach Furman. Nice work by the offensive lineman up front.
Well, you got 7 yards on a QB sneak.
Actually, you got 8 yards on that one, Kyle. So it's second down at about 2 yards.
So South O'Brien playing a little bit of a field position game here. Billy had a nice drive to come out and start the game and then had a nice stop. So good field position. Hopefully go down and score here.
Waiting for the snap. One more time trying to pitch it out to Wilson. And he's going to pick up a first down. And he's going to pick up about 3-4 yards, so it's first down right around the 48.
A little bit of you see that
Yeah,
pitch
it was
just a little off there.
Yeah, there was kind of confusion there between Jackson Lusher and Wilson. They ran into that a couple times last week against Akron Westfield.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that. They're going to have to come out and play a clean game tonight, and probably one of their better games of the season to get the victory here tonight.
That could be all up to the offensive lineman. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Waiting for the snap is Lusher. Lusher's going to hand it off to Wilson, and Wilson's trying to cut back.
Oh, we had a fumble.
Yeah, Wilson's got to hang on to that ball. So he picks up 5 yards. It's going to be a Hinton ball. So Hinton's going to pick up you can't have that. Not in a game like that. Not in a game like this at the 46-yard line. And they were moving the ball. Tristan's got to hang on to that ball, especially on a game like this. So here we are, 5.5 to go, opening quarter.
I believe that's the first fumble. We've covered quite a few South O'Brien games between our radio and streaming service. That's the first time I've seen him fumble.
Yeah, but you got it, especially in big games like this, though. Turnovers and penalties are so important. Waiting for the snap is Derek Anderson, man in motion. Another man in motion. Going to fake handoff. Derek's going to keep the ball. He's going to get some running room, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards on that one. Down to the 47-yard line. Nice run by Derek Anderson. So brought down by Sean Negus for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Important games like this, turnovers are a big no-no, especially with a lot riding on the line coming up tonight for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Taking on Hinton, 4-0, district 6-2 overall. South O'Brien 3-1 in the district, 7-1 overall. Here we are, the end of the regular season.
Fortunately, South O'Brien was in good field position there when they had that turnover. At least they weren't deep in their own territory, Billy, but, yeah, you hate to have a turnover.
Waiting for the snap is Anderson. He's in the pocket there trying to run that screen. I don't think that's going to work. Whips it downfield, almost intercepted. So now it'll be a third down and about 3 yards to go for the Hinton Blackhawks. Kate Hofling has 592 yards rushing with 5 touchdowns. Kyle Brighton has 220 yards rushing. Derek Anderson, the quarterback, 126 yards rushing with 3 touchdowns. And Derek has a total of 12 touchdowns on the season. So it's third down at about 3 yards to go for the Hinton Blackhawks. Shotgun formation for the Blackhawks. Waiting for the snap. There's a snap. And, of course, quarterback keeper. And good defense by South O'Brien. Going to bring him down. Really nothing there. Loses about a yard, so to be right around the 49-yard line. With 4:25 to go in the opening quarter, it'll be fourth down for the Wolverines.
Looked like a little bit of a run option there, and the quarterback faked it up the middle, but nice pursuit by South O'Brien to stay home, and nice stop. That's a cool scoreboard there, Billy.
Yeah, I love that scoreboard. It's awesome. I told these guys over here, I said, this is the best scoreboard I've witnessed all season.
It's got different displays
awesome.
going on and sponsors
and you can
up
see
there.
it. So now it's fourth down. Get a punt. Nice punt. Friedeman's going to let it bounce. And, oof.
That went out of bounds. Close to the 6-yard line?
6-yard line for South O'Brien. So here we are, 3:53 to go. Opening quarter. And it's still 0-0. And we expected this. This is going to be a hard-fought game between two teams that are just, they're, 4-0 in district, 3-1 in the district. South O'Brien has a loss with Lamar's Galen, but Hinton beat Lamar's Galen last week 16-6. So ball marked right around the 7-yard line. Jackson Lusher waiting for the snap. Going to hand it off to Wilson, trying to get to the outside. Has some running room. Holy cow, he gets it to the 50. There he's at the 50, at the 45, 40, and he could be looking to punch it in for 6 points. It's a touchdown for South O'Brien, 93 yards.
No flags on the play.
Wow, 93-yard run by Tristan Wilson. And if you remember last week.
Oh, there is a flag.
Gosh.
Oh, shoot. I called that one a little too early.
Boy, I feel bad for Tristan Wilson. I really do. That's a long way to run. And all of a sudden the official.
What they call holding there?
Yes.
Still going to be a nice game, but obviously you'd rather have the touchdown.
It's too bad.
I did not see that flag.
Oof. I didn't either. Boy, nobody touched him either on that run.
There was no reason to have any sort of a block in the back or hold, whatever it was there. There was no one around him.
It's too bad.
Looks like the ball's going to be about the 38-yard line.
Wow. So ball marked right around the 39-yard line.
So
it'll be a first down and 10.
32-yard gain, but obviously you'd rather have the touchdown on that play.
Well, that was a nice run. So right around the 39-yard line, it'll be first down and 10. I formation. Waiting for the snap is Lusher. Going to hand it off one more time. Looking for some blocks. Going to pick up positive yards of about 3. Tristan Wilson, who just ran 93 yards, now picks up about 3 or 4 yards on that one to bring second down for the South O'Brien Wolverines with about 3 minutes to go here in the opening quarter.
You can tell the difference in age there, Billy, because if that was you or I that ran that far, I wouldn't be out there running the next play.
Oh, I wouldn't even try in the first place, right? So waiting for the snap is the South O'Brien Wolverines, quarterback keeper right up the middle. And he's going to be close to a first down, about a yard or 2 away from that first down. So it'll be a third down and about 2 yards.
Boy, the way that's working, I would almost run that again.
Very surprised by that call, and definitely going to work. Might as well keep on running that. So third down and 2. Clock keeps on ticking with about 2.5 to go. 0-0, all tied up. Tristan Wilson had a 93-yard scant for a touchdown, called back on a hold.
So what kind of defense would you call that?
They run 3-5.
3-5, and they're bringing guys
Waiting for the snap one more time. Jackson Lusher right up the middle, first down. It'll be a first down right around the 49-yard line. Ball will be marked just shy of the 50-yard line.
So, yeah, it's a 3-5. I was kind of watching that, but they bring guys up to the line of scrimmage right before they hike it there. So, basically, there's about 9 guys right at the line of scrimmage when they're ready to snap that ball.
You know, the coach for the Hinton Blackhawks, Harderson, who is the first-year coach, was actually assistant for 3 years before he took over. Now they come out with trips to the left. Waiting for the snap, going to pitch it out, trying to pick up some running room, and picks up about 9 yards on that one. And he's going to pick up 9 yards down to the 43-yard line.
I thought Wilson was going to break that one for a second.
Too.
He had some room.
So 1:49 to go here in the opening quarter. Here in Hinton, Iowa, South O'Brien taking on Hinton. Going to be a great game so far. It is held up to its billing. So it'll be a second down and about a yard. Waiting for the snap. Going to hand it off one more time to Wilson, picking up positive yards. Picks up about 4 or 5 yards. It'll be a first down and 10 for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Hats off to the South O'Brien offensive line. Playing well.
Yeah, they're coming out firing on all cylinders tonight. You know, last week you and I were there, Billy, for homecoming, and they were just a little bit off in that first quarter, but coming out well tonight, and we've got 1:15 left here in the first quarter.
Almost the end of the first quarter. It'll be a first down and 10 one more time. Going to try to pitch it out. Hinton smelled that one, I'll tell you what. And they smelled that one out right away.
Had Riley Davis in the back.
Riley really got sniffed out on that one. Hinton going to pick up a nice play on that one. Defensively, going to lose about 5 or 6 yards on that one.
This is the hard thing for South O'Brien, Billy. You know, they're a ball control offense. When they get behind the chains, it's tough to catch up.
You're right. Good point.
Got to have a chunk play here to try to catch up a little bit.
Riley Davis was like, hey, wait a minute. So 34 seconds to go. It is second down and long for the South O'Brien Wolverines. 1 to the left, 2 to the right. I formation waiting for the snap. Hands it off one more time to Wilson. Picking up positive yards, and he's going to get it back. So it'll be a third down and about 10 yards right around the 40-yard line. Every time he touches that ball, he picks up about 6 or 7 yards per carry.
He's running tough. He's a hard guy to bring down. Looks like they're giving him about a 3rd and 11.
So to bring down third down with 2 seconds to go. And that will end the quarter. Be heading to the second quarter in Hinton. What we'll do, we'll step aside, and we'll take a break, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you, now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593, stop in, or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
We're back second quarter in Hinton. Classic Hits KCHE 92.1 0-0. A lot riding on this game. And like I said, playoff implications definitely going to play a part in this game tonight. What do you think, Kyle?
Well, we were just talking during the break there, and South O'Brien's got about a 3rd and 11. Ball's just inside the 40, so hopefully they'll pick up a few yards here and go for it on 4th down. Kind of depends on what happens with this play, was what we were thinking.
Yeah, that's right. 3rd down and 11 for the Wolverines. Jackson Lusher under the quarterback. High formation waiting for the snap is Jackson. Jackson going to hand it off to Wilson. Really nothing there.
Boy, they had the middle stacked on that one.
So it's 4th down and probably going to bring out the punt team.
Yeah, I think it's the wise move here to punt this ball away and try to pin them deep.
Well,
but we're not the coach.
Right. So 11:38 to go. It's 4th down and about 11. And they're going to go for it. Well, they're going to they bring out the punt team. Okay. So it'll be a punting situation for the Wolverines.
Just need a short punt here, Bill. You don't want to go in the end zone.
Right. Nice snap, though.
It's going to be too deep.
Is he going to go in there?
What?
Down to the 1? What are they calling?
Touchback.
So it'll come back right around the...
I don't think he had to touch that ball. The ball kind of dived there, and the player ran over the ball. I think he could have left it alone. He would have been all right because that ball just died.
So Blackhawks come back on offense.
Hey, Lundy didn't do too bad.
So ball marked right around the 20-yard line. That'll be a 1st down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Don't forget Cherokee on AM 1440 with Keith Crane. John O'Connor is in Sioux Central right now. We've got them all over the place in Northwest Iowa, even down by Omaha. So they're going to come out. Pistol position, pistol offense, waiting for the snap is Anderson. There's the snap, going to hand it off. Trying to get to the outside, get some running room. And he's going to pick up probably about a yard on that one.
Defense closed in
Yeah,
quick.
Definitely good defense by the South O'Brien Wolverines. So about 2 yards on that one. It's going to bring down a 2nd down for the Hinton Blackhawks.
Defenses came to play tonight.
That's fun to watch. I love watching games like this. So it'll be a 2nd down and about 8 yards. Shotgun waiting for the snap is Anderson. Looking to his right, going man wide open. Incompleted pass. He was going down to Justin Kerwin. So it'll be a 3rd down and about 8 yards.
Looked like the pass was a little behind him there, Billy, when he let go of that thing, kind of on his back shoulder. So it would have been a tough catch, but you're right, he was open.
So 3rd down and about 8 for the Hinton Blackhawks.
Be a big stop here if you can get that field position back.
I totally agree. That would be huge. Man in motion waiting for the snap is Derek. Anderson takes the snap, going to roll out to his right. Looking downfield, got a man open and incompleted pass.
Got a flag, Bill. You got a hold there in the backfield on a Hinton lineman holding South O'Brien linemen.
So Justin Kerwin was trying to catch that. I would decline this if I'm South O'Brien if this is going to be a hold.
Yeah, I would decline it and make him punt the ball here. Good call.
So it'll be a 4th down.
So South O'Brien should get the ball back in pretty good field position here. Got Riedemann going back to receive the kick at about the 40-yard line.
10:27 to go here in the second quarter. Now it's 4th down. Punting is Hinton. There's the snap, kind of high. And off his foot just a little bit. Get away.
Short punt.
And it's going to bounce. Roll dead right around the 47-yard line. So South O'Brien will pick up the ball right around the 47-yard line, and we'll take a minute timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
Great deals at Kinnaid Auto Sales in Paulina. Just in a very nice 2000.
Show over there. Not quite sure what happened there. I didn't hear a lot of whistles, but I couldn't hear that commercial. Did you hear that? It was like I couldn't hear nothing. Okay.
Looks like we had a call here against the defense.
So this one will. This one going against Hinton.
Looks like it was against Hinton. South O'Brien threw the ball there on 1st down.
I was surprised by that call. I like seeing that. Quarterback rollout. So 10:08 to go, second quarter.
I didn't see what the call.
Well, defensive hold.
Holding.
So it'll be a automatic 1st down. Yeah. I was going to say, you better move the chains. So it'll be a 1st down. Ball marked right around the 36, 37-yard line.
Feels like
into Blackhawk territory.
Feels like a good opportunity for South O'Brien here, Billy.
Right. Now they're going to hand it off one more time, but I'll tell you what, Hinton starts to pick up a little bit when they're thinking about going to Wilson on that one. So Wilson's going to lose about a yard on that one.
Boy, they're stacking that middle.
Boy, they sure are.
They're going to have to go outside or throw the ball a couple more times here to try to soften that middle up.
So it'll be a 2nd down and about 12. Clock keeps on ticking with about 9.5 to go here in the second quarter. 1 to the left, 2 to the right. 2-man backfield one more time, trying to pick up the positive yards and maybe get back. Oh, he picks up more yards than I thought he was. He was stopped right in the middle, kept on running, picks up probably about 6 or 7 on that one. 3rd down and about 4.
Boy, what a run by Wilson.
Boy, that sure was. I thought he was stopped right in the middle of the pack, and he wasn't. So it's about 3rd down and about 4 yards to go for the South O'Brien Wolverines with about 8:59 to go in the second quarter. 0-0. We're all tied up. We knew this was going to happen. So it is 3rd down and about 4. I formation waiting for the snap is Lusher. He's in the pocket, going to roll out. And I'll tell you what, he can run. He's a good athlete. Nice. And he's going to pick up a 1st down.
Nice job by Lusher. He saw that right away and just took off around the end.
Picks up about 10 yards on that one. 1st down and 10 for the South O'Brien Wolverines.
That's almost as good as a pass play there, Billy.
You know, we didn't see that a lot last week at versus Akron Westfield, with Lusher just taking the ball, quarterback sneak and running right outside the outside. So the ball marked right around the 22-yard line for the South O'Brien Wolverines. I formation. Handed off to Negus. I don't think they were ready for that one. And South O'Brien picks up positive yards, about 9 yards, 10 yards on that one. Close to another 1st down. Really close to another 1st down. almost down to the 13-yard line.
Nice call there by Coach Furman.
So second down at about a yard.
They're all keying on Wilson there in that background,
yeah,
Billy.
And you change it up a little bit. So second down at about a yard. One more time, Lusher's going to hand it off to Wilson. Wilson's going to get it first down. Picks up about 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Boy, there's some heavy hitting going on down
Well, there sure are. Defensively, both of these teams are so sound.
We're going to have some sore players tonight after this game.
They're led, Hinton's led by Teshample, Eltz, Kerwin, and Lindley. So it'll be first down, about 10, ball marked right around the 11-yard line.
Kind of a good place to stop there. You don't want to be first and goal from the 10,
right?
You know, with how hard these yards are coming by tonight.
So it'll be a first down and 10 for the Wolverines. One more time, quarterback sneak right up the middle. Holy cow. He's picking up about 4 or 5 yards each time he runs that play. I always remember, like 3 or 4 years ago, MMC, when they were 8-man and went to the state championship game, especially with Tanner Utesh. That was back in 2012. They loved that quarterback sneak, and every time they ran it, man, they would pick up 5, 6, 7 yards each time. And this time, South O'Brien picks up maybe a couple on that one. So second down at about 8 yards for the Wolverines. Waiting for the snap under center is Lusher. Lusher's going to take the snap. He's looking. He rolls out, and he's going to be brought down. He's sacked in the backfield. Just way too much time. And he's going to be brought down, so this one was going to lose him a lot of yards on that one.
Tried to throw him off guard there a little bit, I think, with the pass play, but backfired on him that time.
So third down and about 18. Third down and 18 for the Wolverines.
So what's the call here, Billy?
Quarterback bootleg out.
Yeah,
to the wide side of the field. Look for something right around the end zone or first down marker. So third down. Looks like we got a timeout. Take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back with South O'Brien football right after this.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
We are back. It is third down and about 18 for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Ball marked right around the 19-yard line. Looks like we're ready to get back to action. 6 minutes to go just before halftime.
Still can pick up a first down,
right,
but you need to get a good chunky yard on this play.
So it's third down. Waiting for the snap is Lusher. Lusher's looking at a quick handoff and nothing there.
Looks
so
like
it's fourth down.
Tried a little bit of a draw play there, and Hinton was ready for it.
Sometimes on a situation like that, sometimes with a running team like South O'Brien, they're limited. So now it's fourth down and long for South O'Brien. It'd be interesting what they come out with on this one.
I would think they got to put it in the air here.
So 5:39 to go. Waiting for the snap. Lusher is back. He's going to run out of the pocket. And he's going to get it right around the 10-yard line, almost in.
He's going to be close to a first down.
He's going to be really close. I don't think he got it.
I think he did, Billy.
You think so?
I think he did. If you look over there, it looks like the first down was about on the 3-yard line. It's going to be close.
according to the press box. Maybe it looked first down for South O'Brien. I don't know.
Looks like they moved the ball back there a little bit. Did you see that?
Oh, that was so close.
They had the ball spotted and they moved it, and then they called it not a first down.
Wow. So first down and 10 for the Hinton Blackhawks. What a crazy scenario. Really nothing was really said.
Well, the official did give the signal it was Hinton's ball here,
Okay.
right where the ball was spotted.
So Anderson is the quarterback, waiting for the snap. And he puts his head down. Going to pick up positive yards. That's the main thing when you're down like that. So picks up about 4 yards. Boy, he was so close to that first down, wasn't he?
He was close. If he could have just put his head down, but, that was a great run just to get around as far as he did there.
Picks up about 4 or 5 yards on that one. Just before halftime. What a game. I like watching games like this. 4:55 to go.
Still a big spot here, Billy, if you can stop them and get that field position before the end of the first half.
So it's second down for the Hinton Blackhawks, led by the quarterback, Derek Anderson. Anderson one more time going to hand it off. Now he's going to keep it really nothing there. It actually might lose maybe a yard or two on that one. So third down for the Hinton Blackhawks.
That was some great penetration there by the defensive line. They got right in there on that play.
So it's third down. Clock keeps on ticking with 4:18 to go.
3rd and 6.
Be interesting what Hinton comes out with on this one. Just before halftime.
Dangerous place to put the ball up in the air here.
Right. So 4 minutes to go. Shotgun for Hinton Blackhawks, man in motion. Anderson is going to keep the ball, trying to get to the outside. And boy, I think he got a first down. He did. Nice work by the quarterback, Derek Anderson. So Derek Anderson picks up a first down for the Blackhawks. That was nice work by the quarterback, Derek Anderson.
Boy, I thought when he took off around the corner, there was no way he's going to get it. There was 2 or 3 South O'Brien defenders there, and he did a nice job. Like you said, he just kind of put his head down and got it.
Ball marked right around the 12-yard line for the Hinton Blackhawks. Running right towards this is Highway 75. So it is first down and 10 for Hinton. 3:32 to go here in the second quarter. And it's 0-0 waiting for the snap. There's the snap, going to hand it off. He's got plenty of room to run, and I tell you what, he picked up 10 yards on that one. Looks like another first down. Hopefully. Another first down for the Hinton Blackhawks.
Boy, Hinton's starting to show some
Yes.
signs of life here.
You're right. Hinton's starting to move the ball on this South O'Brien defense. Maybe getting a little tired towards halftime. So 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the second half. And the ball marked right around the 25-yard line. Coming out with shotgun. Waiting for the snap is Anderson. Man in motion. There's the snap. Quarterback keeper gonna. Oh, he better jump on it. Well, looks like South O'Brien got it. South O'Brien jumped on the ball, and this is going to be huge if they call it for South O'Brien.
Don't see enough.
Oh, wow.
Don't see a signal down there.
Well, I really thought South O'Brien had that one, but I guess not.
They had a couple of guys there. So Hinton recovered that ball.
There you go. So 2:39 to go. So it's second down and a country mile. So 2:29 to go just before halftime. Boy, that would have been big for South O'Brien.
Boy, they had 2 or 3 guys there, Billy,
Wow.
and they just couldn't get on that ball.
That would have been right around the 10-yard line.
Get a
Derek
stop
Anderson
here. Get a stop
waiting
here.
for the snap.
Take a timeout.
Anderson's going to take the snap and nothing there. So I think I might call timeout.
I think I would.
Because it's third down and long, you call timeout, you got 2:08 to go. Coach Furman might be content with just waiting until fourth down.
I guess I was thinking timeout because you're a running team and you want to try to save that clock, but ball's on the 7-yard line.
Yeah, it is third down and long.
3rd and 28.
So now they're going to come out. Anderson in shotgun, waiting for the snap. There's a snap. Going to hand it off, making it real simple.
Oh,
Good
what a
defense
nice
by
play.
South of Bryan. I called timeout.
What a diving tackle
We got
there.
2 timeouts left.
There it is. There's the time.
So 1:29 to go. We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
Minute 30.
Yeah. So we're back. Classic Hits KCHE 92.1. And Kyle brought up a good point when we were off in commercial land. You tell Reedham and, pick that ball up, pick that punt up, because don't let it roll 15, 20 yards like last football Friday night. So we've got a $1:29 on the clock here in the second quarter. 1 timeout left for South O'Brien, waiting for the snap. And there's the punt. And wow.
Short punt.
Very short punt. And this one's going to roll dead right around the 25-yard line. So good field position for the Wolverines with 1:20 on the clock just before halftime. Don't forget, we're also on Facebook Live and YouTube. So keep that in mind. We've got Alta Aurelia football on Facebook Live right now, taking on Sioux Central. And Cherokee taking on Trainer on AM 1440. So ball marked right around the 25-yard line for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Waiting for the snap. Handed off to Wilson, trying to get to the outside. He's got some running room, cuts back. He's so quick. And he's going to pick up. He tries to get out of bounds. And he's going to pick up 11 yards on that one. It'll be a 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines. Picks up 12. And Tristan Wilson is so, he's not very big. He's so agile. So it'll be 1:13 to go just before halftime.
Nice job getting out of bounds there and saving some clock.
Ball marked right around the 14-yard line for the Wolverines, coming out with 3 to the right. Man in the backfield is Wilson. Waiting for the snap is Lusher. Lusher's looking. You better get rid of it. Oh, nice. There you go. Brings it out, and he dishes it off for about right back to the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete, yep.
Is that what they called it?
Yeah, he just bobbled the ball. There was a nice little shovel
Wasn't ready
pass.
for that one.
Nice play by Lusher.
Yeah, it was.
He's not getting a lot of time in the pocket.
Boy, he's not, is he? Got to give some time to either run out of the pocket or get rid of that ball.
I'm guessing we're going to see an outside run back here again on this play. Maybe out to the, the right side of the field with wide side.
So it's 2nd down for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Going to snap it. Wilson, he's got some room. Tries to get to the outside, but Hinton really closed that one up quickly. Great defense by the Hinton Blackhawks. Flag on the play, probably holding. That will come back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. And 58 seconds to go just before halftime. Nobody really has momentum in this game. Really.
Just about the time you think somebody does.
Oh, this is going against Hinton.
Oh, face mask?
Could have been. Yep. Yep.
So,
yes.
Do they have a 5-yarder in high school?
Yes.
So it's just a 5-yard face
5
mask.
yards. So 57 seconds to go just before halftime. So it'll be 3rd down and about 4 yards for the South O'Brien Wolverines. We got to punch it in just before halftime. Got to make something happen on this one, boys. Jackson Lusher is a quarterback waiting for the snap. Going to quarterback sneak right up the middle and trying to get that 1st down. He's going to be really, really close. If not, it'll be a 4th down and about maybe a couple inches. We'll see what they come up with. The clock keeps on ticking. So I was going to say.
What did they call there?
It's going to be a timeout.
Timeout by Hinton.
Yeah, let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends. Proud supporters of their communities, member FDIC.
Third down in your yard. I thought it was fourth down in inches. Waiting for the snap. Jackson Lusher right up the middle. Quarterback sneaks. Got some running room. I'll tell you what, he's close.
He almost got in the end zone.
He's
on that.
close.
Boy,
right around the half-yard line just before halftime.
I know what I would do here, Billy. I'd run that play again.
Boy,
get
it's
up on
really
the line
working.
and just go for it.
So 37 seconds to go. Trying to get to the line. One more time. Lusher right up the middle. Is he going to get in? Looks like it.
Touchdown,
South
South O'Brien. Touchdown.
Yes. Touchdown, South O'Brien with 32 seconds to go.
That was a big play.
That was big for South O'Brien. Is that Lusher?
You bet. I think I wonder if they'll go for that, the 2-point conversion with him.
I'm sure they will. So 32 seconds to go just before halftime. They're going to come out with a PAT. So nice work by the offense
Go for
with South O'Brien coming out with PAT 2. Now they're going to come out. Jackson Lusher is the quarterback under center, waiting for the snap one more time, and they're going to blow a whistle.
Timeout for Hinton.
Hinton's going to call another timeout. Or wait.
Yep, timeout Hinton.
Timeout Hinton. Back in.
Have you been there yet? The Sweeney's Clubhouse in Sutherland. Play indoor golf, pool, and darts year-round, and enjoy your favorite brew. Located at 118 Main Street, and it's easy to find, so stop in. The clubhouse and bar also have many sports TVs, and they have NFL ticket, so you can watch your favorite football games and enjoy a pizza. Now open weekdays at 4:30 p.m. and open Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Discover the fun at Sweeney's Clubhouse on Main in Sutherland.
Wow. We're back. Classic Hits KCHE 92.1. This is going to back them up. 5 yards, so.
South O'Brien going for 2, had a false start penalty.
So now what do you do?
I don't know if they have a kicker at all, if they could kick that. I mean, they have kicked some extra points this year, so it wouldn't be terrible far. It's a tough 2-point conversion to get from the, 7-yard line?
Yeah, it looks like they'll go for 2. So it'll be a PA2 going for 2.
This could be a big play, Billy, you
Right.
know, having that 2-point conversion.
Boy, I tell you what, they're backed up, though. Waiting for the snap is Lusher. Lusher's going to roll out. Man, he's got some running room. Throws it in the end zone. Got it. Holy smokes. That was a nice play by South O'Brien. Makes it 8-0. If we could have that touchdown back.
Nice throw by Lusher there on that
Boy, that
rollout. You saw it, too. He had room to run the ball there, but you saw he had an opening for the completion.
So Jackson Lusher, with 32 seconds to go, makes the score 8-0 South O'Brien.
Boy, that was a big play.
Boy, it's huge.
Just thinking of, if Hinton would get a score later on in the game.
He did have some running room. when he rolled out. So with 32 seconds to go, ready to kick off here. Be heading to the halftime show coming up here.
Got the Holzhauer halftime show here on
Yes.
our Fuller Digital Solutions. We're thankful for Holzhauer's being our halftime sponsor and all of our wonderful sponsors from South O'Brien. What a great community, Billy. They sure get behind their athletics and football team, and we have a record number of sponsors tonight, I believe. So,
you know, we were talking about that on the way over here tonight. How South O'Brien, all the communities support all the sports in the school district, and it's so cool to see that, especially, you know, when this team is playing so well right now. Right now they're up on Hinton by the score of 8-0. Waiting for the kick. There's the kick. Ball's going to bounce. He better pick it up. Picks up right around the 20.
Uh-oh, he's got a seam, Billy.
Hey, you know what? That could be a touchdown.
There's a flag.
There's a flag?
There's a flag back there. I think this is going to come back.
So we'll have to wait and see, and he's tripped up at the last moment. So Kyle Brighton, what are they going to call?
You got to think that's going to be a holding call. We'll go back to the officials here and see what
are they going to call?
What the call is.
We'll
Come on, y'all, come on.
Oh, it's against South O'Brien.
Surprise, surprise. So 19 seconds to go.
Boy, what a big play.
Right around the 4-yard line. Boy, we had a long play call back, 93 yards.
What was that call? Do you know what that call was?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
You don't see too many calls against the kicking team.
I totally
on
agree on that one. So 19 seconds to go. Ball marked
so
right around the 3-yard line, half the distance.
Yeah, whatever it was, they marked it off from the end of the run. So.
Wow. Come on, defense, boys. Defense. Looks like we're going to have a timeout. So. Looks like we'll have a timeout. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Back with more.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
So if they stop them here, you're going to have to call
They
time.
still have a timeout. So we're back. Classic Hits, KCHE, 19 seconds to go just before halftime. 8-0 South O'Brien up, but things have changed just a little bit, hitting down at the 3-yard line with that long kickoff run by Kyle Brighton. So now we'll see what they come up with. They still have one more timeout left. Derek Anderson is a quarterback coming out with pistol, waiting for the snap to Derek. There's the snap, looking around, going to throw it in the end zone, and he dived forward for maybe a yard. So 12 seconds to go. We'll take another timeout.
He was open.
And we'll take a timeout and be back in 1 minute.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
Great deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina. Just in a very nice 2006 Toyota Highlander all-wheel drive 4-door with third-row seating, priced under $7,500. A 2010 blue Chevy Silverado LT 1500 4x4 with many extras priced under $18,000. And a silver 2014 Chevy Equinox LTZ with only 64,500 miles, and it's loaded. Special pricing, $16,395. And remember, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina.
And we're back here on YouTube stream. Just about back on.
Yeah, we are back. So 12 seconds to go. South O'Brien up by the score of 8-0. No timeouts. They're at the 1-yard line. Derek Anderson is the quarterback for the Hinton Blackhawks. Waiting for the snap. There's a snap, looking around, trying to go to the... Oh, nothing there. So 10 seconds to go. It's third down.
Tried to throw it to the running back in the flat there, and the quarterback just threw a bad ball.
Yeah, and when he let it go, he was mad at himself.
He had him open. A couple open receivers these last
sure
plays.
did.
So South O'Brien's dodging some bullets here, Billy.
So third down, 10 seconds to go. No timeouts left for the Hinton Blackhawks.
I'm willing to bet they're going to keep it in the air here if they, the first couple of plays have done it.
It might surprise you. Maybe the quarterback will try to run it right up the middle. Waiting for the snap is Derek Anderson. Derek is waiting for the snap. There's the snap. And he's looking out, throws it. He has to get rid of it with 6.5 seconds to go. It's fourth down.
Boy, I tell you what, Billy, there was nobody.
Do you go for 3?
There was nobody in the area where he threw that ball.
There.
Can they call intentional grounding on that? I don't think they're gonna.
Boy, there was nobody over there.
There was no receivers within 15 yards of him there.
So 6.5 seconds to go.
Boy, this will be a big stop for South
Be
Dakota.
careful of the fake.
Well, they are going to line up for a field goal.
But be careful of the fake. So 6 seconds to go.
Oh, we got a guy missing. I don't know if he can get set before the...
There's a snap. I don't think it went in, did it? No good.
Big stop for South O'Brien.
2.7 seconds to go. Field goal up and no good. And South O'Brien dodged a bullet on that one.
Boy, what a big defensive stand there.
The ball's marked at the 1-yard line.
Just got to do a QB sneak here.
Yeah, right up the middle.
No timeouts left, so. What a great game so far, Bill.
Yeah, fun game to watch. Ball be marked. Remember it happened last week. Remember what happened last week? Tristan Wilson ran it for 97 yards, pay dirt. That would be pretty nice at this time.
Oh, they get the ball on the 20 for a missed field goal.
Okay.
So moves it back out to the
Well, that
20
helps.
yards.
So I think you just kneel it or
maybe you
maybe
do.
hand it off.
Maybe you do hand it to Wilson and see if he can break one.
So now 2 seconds to go. And that's it. So that's going to end the half. What a great game this has been. South O'Brien is up on the Hinton Blackhawks by the score of 8-0. We got a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with halftime show coming up after this.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
The Prairie Market in Paulina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their full weekly specials, visit paulinaprairiemarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends. Proud supporters of their communities, member FDIC.
It's going to be a battle here in the second. And of course, if you're on YouTube, Facebook, it's the Holzhauer Motors halftime show.
You bet. We thank Holzhauer's for being our halftime sponsor.
So what do you think? Here we are, halftime. It is 8-0. South O'Brien up on Hinton, where we could say it could be 16-0 right now. But holding, pack on it.
A couple big penalties against South O'Brien. A fumble, one fumble.
Right.
So, but he had a great defensive stand there.
Boy, they sure did. They were down at the 3-yard line, and we thought that it was going to come back, but it was a personal foul. And they put up a good stand on that one. So I like this game. It's fun to watch. And you said, when we're at commercial break, you said this is so much funner to watch instead when it's 48-0.
Yeah, those blowout games.
It's just fun to watch. So what's your comments here at halftime with a score of 8-0? Because there's a lot riding on this game tonight.
Boy, both teams are playing hard, kind of like we thought would come out.
Sure.
Defenses are hitting hard, Billy. Wilson's running hard. South O'Brien's not going to change their game playing up a whole lot here. This is what they are. They run the ball, and that's what they kept doing. But they found a few plays that have been working for them. You got that QB sneak. How many times did they run that and get about 6 yards?
And Tristan Wilson been averaging about, probably 5-6 yards per carry tonight.
Sure.
So he had that long run called back with 93 yards and with a holding, and you just kind of shake your head, but it could be easily 16-0 right now. And let's talk about the second half coming up here. What does South O'Brien have to do to win this game?
They've been playing great defense so far, so obviously you keep the defense up. They did have Hinton had a couple receivers that were open, just bad passes from the quarterback. So fortunate break there for South O'Brien, so maybe work on that at halftime a little bit about your coverage. But, Billy, I think you keep doing the same thing. You find what plays are working in the second half, ball control. South O'Brien dominated that field position in that first half. They pretty much controlled the line of scrimmage, dominated where the ball was at in the field. They could have punched another score in probably, but nice job by South O'Brien. I kind of expect to see the same thing here in the second half.
Okay, let's talk about the scoring here tonight, and it's real simple. A 1-yard run right up the middle with, of course, Jackson Lusher. 32 seconds to go in the second quarter, and Hinton had a chance at the end of the second quarter, and South O'Brien played good defense.
They sure did, and they had a chance because of that kickoff return. Boy, what a return and timely thing for Brighton from Hinton there with a big kickoff return. Personal foul, gave half the distance to the goal.
Right.
And huge stop.
All right. So anyway, we're still about 10 minutes away from the second half. South O'Brien up by the score of 8-0 back in 2 minutes.
Have you been there yet? To Sweeney's Clubhouse in Sutherland. Play indoor golf, pool, and darts year-round, and enjoy your favorite brew. Located at 118 Main Street, and it's easy to find, so stop in. The clubhouse and bar also have many sports TVs, and they have NFL ticket, so you can watch your favorite football games and enjoy a pizza. Now open weekdays at 4:30 p.m. and open Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Discover the fun at Sweeney's Clubhouse on Main in Sutherland. Have you been there yet? To Sweeney's Clubhouse in Sutherland. Play indoor golf, pool, and darts year-round, and enjoy your favorite brew. Located at 118 Main Street, and it's easy to find, so stop in. The clubhouse and bar also have many sports TVs, and they have NFL ticket, so you can watch your favorite football games and enjoy a pizza. Now open weekdays at 4:30 p.m. and open Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Discover the fun at Sweeney's Clubhouse on Main in Sutherland.
You have Keith Drain doing his thing all the way down in Trainer, and we've got John O'Connor in Sioux Central. So people are saying, hey, wait a minute, what happened? Well, we decided at that last moment we wanted to cover Alta Aurelia.
Playoff
because that was a big game.
You bet. Playoff implications there. They
Right.
could win and possibly get in. So we just came back to the YouTube stream here, Billy, after that timeout. It was a little bit later than the radio one. Just want to mention, too, to the YouTube viewers that Galen Catholic is getting beat at halftime, 16-8. HMS is leading. So big score there. And also want to thank Holzhauer Motors for being our halftime sponsor. Holzhauer Motors has a nice partnership with
Right.
KCE2 Radio, so we appreciate them.
So how's your broadcast going there on YouTube?
Well, we had a little bit of issues here in the first half. So we use a different hotspot that we try to do here, and we had a Verizon hotspot that we had. Tower's right behind us here in the press box. Thought, hey, this is going to be perfect.
It's going to be fine.
Everything was going great, and I looked down and said, your stream is gone. And I looked at the hotspot, and it says data error, no stream available. So I'm using my phone, so we had to
Using your hotspot on your phone.
had to do that. But hey, it's working, and my wife's giving me updates on there, so everything's looking pretty good. So
Good,
I appreciate
good.
my wife giving me updates on that.
So don't forget, coming up, we will have Coach's Corner show coming up tomorrow morning right around 8:05. And it's hard to believe, Kyle, we look at the calendar. Here we are, almost Halloween time, and it's Football Friday night, week number 9. It just seemed like week number 1, my season started in Ridgeview that night. But I tell you what, the season is almost over. It's hard to believe, it's playoff time. Coming up next Football Friday night should be an interesting scenario.
Yeah, so I believe, Billy, I think we talked about earlier, the season's gone quick. I don't know where it's gone, but South O'Brien wins this game. They most likely will host a playoff game at home, so that would be nice to have that home field and get the crowd behind you.
Exactly right. So 4.5 to go just before we'll be kicking off here, and Hinton will get the ball after halftime. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends. friends. Proud supporters of their communities. Member FDIC.
It's Dalvin Cook's autograph.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow. More. At TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Turn things around a little bit from where they were at. First couple games there when Cousins struggled a little bit and they got behind, Chicago and Green Bay beat them. But, yeah, they had a nice bounce back.
So what's going to happen to the Kansas City Chiefs?
It'll be real interesting to see if Mahomes plays this weekend. That's a big decision maker there. I'm sure the Vegas odds makers are waiting until Mahomes decides to play or not.
I wouldn't start him. I'm sorry, I wouldn't start him this week, and I wouldn't start him next week. What's the worst that can happen?
Right.
Lose 2 games. You're probably going to lose at least one out of the two. So
yeah, you hate to bring him back and get him hurt long run.
Well, yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's just the point to this whole situation is you don't want to bring Mahomes back too early because who are they playing this weekend? Is it the Packers playing?
Green Bay and Kansas City.
And then next week they take it on the Minnesota Vikings. So I don't know. I was watching him today in practice, and I tell you what, he looked a little gimpy on it. I don't think I'd play him this week.
Yeah, he's your franchise quarterback. I would hate to take the chance of getting him hurt long-term down the road.
Let's face it, he dislocated his kneecap. And what'd he do? He pushed it back in.
Yeah, it was a QB sneak or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
I was watching a video this week on Facebook. A rugby player dislocated his knee. And the rugby player pounded on his knee until the knee went back into place. He got up and played for the rest of the game.
those rugby guys are tough.
Oh, they're tough. They're made of nails. So we're ready to kick this thing back off.
Looks like
here in the third quarter. This is such a good game. It's 8-0, South of Bryan over Hinton right now. But I tell you what, this game ain't over, and it should be interesting about an hour from now to see where we're sitting.
Definitely will be, especially with HMS leading Galen at halftime.
Wow, 16-8.
So. See if HMS can hold on there, but that would be huge for South of Bryan. And I was looking earlier. It sounds like they will sometime tonight. They will have updated standings on online to see who's in the playoffs and all that. So, hopefully,
most likely, you're probably looking at early morning,
right,
to see who's going to play who. You're probably looking, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning to really see who plays who and where at. So we're talking about the high school football playoffs, which start next week, football Friday night, and it is the postseason, so it should be interesting. Here we are, football Friday night, week number 9, and is Hinton right now, 4-0 in the district, 6-2. South of Bryan, 3-1 in the district, 7-1 in overall, and they have an RPI ranking, South of Bryan at number 9, with a .5984. Now for Hinton, Hinton is looking at an RPI ranking. Let's see here, number 11 with a .5837.
So pretty close. Doesn't get much closer than that.
It's going to be interesting. 2 scenarios. First of all, let's say South of Bryan loses. I still say we're in the playoffs.
Right.
What happens if Hinton loses? Their RPI ranking is at number 11.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That could be
how close are they to? They defeated Galen, and their RPI ranking is at number 11. So, Yeah, this is a huge game regardless of how you look at it. This is a big game right now due to the fact that actually Hinton defeated Galen Catholic last week 16-6, and that was a game to watch.
That was definitely a big game in the district. All the games are big in the district, Billy, but you just never know what's going to happen on any given night. Big play here, fumble there, whatever, penalty, just a number of different things that can happen. So.
Okay. What we'll take a minute timeout, and we'll be back in 1 minute with the third quarter coming up after this.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
Great deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Polina. Just in a very nice 2006 Toyota Highlander all-wheel drive 4-door with third-row seating, priced under $7,500. A 2010 blue Chevy Silverado LT 1500 4x4 with many extras priced under $18,000. And a silver 2014 Chevy Equinox LTZ with only 64,500 miles, and it's loaded. Special pricing, $16,395. And remember, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Polina.
We're back for the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, here we are, third quarter time, and 8-0 South O'Brien over Hinton right now, and we're at Hinton. And, we'll know by 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's just let this game unfold right now. Let's not worry about playoffs. Let's just have a good third and fourth quarter. South O'Brien going to kick off. There's the kickoff. And it's going to pick it up right around the 40-yard line. And right around the 43-yard line.
Pretty short kickoff there, Billy.
Boy, it sure was.
Do you think that was designed that way, not to kick it back to Brighton?
I suppose.
I don't know if he meant to go
I don't know
short,
if
though.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I don't think you give him that many yards, though. The ball's at the 43-yard line for Hinton coming out here in the third quarter. And 11:57 to go here in the third quarter. South O'Brien up by the score of 8-0.
That wasn't even a 20-yard kick.
No. First down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Anderson is the quarterback, waiting for the snap. Going to quarterback roll out. Trying to look for some running room, putting his head down. And he's going to pick up about 4 yards on that one. Maybe 5 yards on that one. So it'll be a second down for the Hinton Blackhawks with Derek Anderson. Derek has 139 completions, 982 yards with 9 touchdowns. So it'll be a second down and about 6 yards for the Blackhawks.
Just got an update from Keith Crane here. Trainers leading Cherokee 42-0 here at halftime. So a little bit of a rough year for Cherokee, Billy.
Right.
And a long road trip.
Things are going to change next year. They'll be in a different district and then probably Class 2A. So second down. There's a snap. Anderson has some time trying to get out to the side. Going to whip it downfield and incompleted pass. So third down for Anderson.
Nice pursuit there for South O'Brien. He just threw that ball away. So big third down to start the opening drive of the third quarter coming up.
So third down for the Hinton Blackhawks. Keep in mind, Harley Melvin Sanborn, last time we knew, was defeating Lamar's Galen 16-8.
That's a cool app. Cool app you got on your phone there. You can check out all the area scores.
It is pretty cool. It's ScoreStream, and you can download that too. So 11:07 to go. Waiting for the snap is Anderson. Got a man in motion, and he's going to hand off. Got some room, trying to get to the outside, down to the 30, and he's going to be out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. And South O'Brien wasn't even close to being ready for that play right there. Wasn't even close to being ready in that situation. Got to be awake, boys.
Biggest play of the night for Hinton by far there, Billy.
That was a nice gain for the Hinton Blackhawks. So now into Wolverine territory. First down and 10, right around the 26-yard line for the Hinton Blackhawks. Waiting for the snap coming out. Derek Anderson is the quarterback. Got a man in motion one more time.
Looks like we got a false start call here.
Soto moving back. 5 yards, first down and 15. 10:59 to go here in the third quarter. And we got somebody down. Classic Hits, KCHE 92.1 FM. Don't forget www.kcheradio.com if you're out of the area. Maybe you have somebody a long ways away want to listen to the game. Just tell them to go to kcheradio.com. And also online is Fuller Digital Solutions on Facebook Live and YouTube. Keep that in mind. First down and 15. Waiting for the snap in pistol. Waiting for the snap is Anderson. Man in motion. Anderson's looking, has plenty of time. Going to go long. Got a man wide open. Touchdown. All of a sudden, Hinton has momentum right now. 8-6. 10:54 to go down to Brighton. Where is the defense?
Yeah, he definitely got behind him there, didn't he? Had a wide open. So no score in the first half, and they come out and score real quick here in the second half.
That was a nice pass. They're going to come out with PAT. So now it's 8-6. 10:54 to go. Waiting for the PAT. There it is. And it's no good. So it's 8-6.
Thought there was going to be a penalty there, but they didn't call it.
We'll take a minute timeout back in 60. Where's Hinton's off? Our South O'Brien's offense, our defense.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region. Personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
We're back. Classic Hits, KCHE 92.1, Hinton up, or Hinton trailing right now, 8-6. But I tell you what, that was kind of scary the way Hinton came out and just ran it down the field and punched in for the first touchdown of the night.
Long run there, and then Brighton got some separation there. Pretty easy catch and throw.
So it's 8-6 in favor of South O'Brien. Now we're kickoff time for the Hinton Blackhawks. 10:54 to go in the third quarter. Now we're just waiting. There's the kickoff.
Nice kick.
Picks it up right around the 10-yard line. Has a little trouble with that one. Got to keep the ball right up the middle, right around the 20. They fumbled. Wow.
Fumble South O'Brien, and Hinton's going to...
24-yard line, there's a flag.
He got hit hard there. This will be a big penalty here, Billy. Going to call unsportsmanlike maybe.
So now Hinton definitely has momentum on their side right now. Didn't want to start off the second half that way. So what are they calling?
Looks like they're not quite sure what's going on. Officials are going to convene here and talk about it.
What is it? Unsportsmanlike conduct? Is it?
I kind of thought maybe it was going to be that just from the reaction after the fumble, but still no signal on what's going on.
Are they going to pick the flag up? Oh, he is. Well, these officials. Yeah, sportsmanlike.
So after the fumble occurred.
But still, Hinton has the ball at the 40-yard line.
Boy, South O'Brien's going to need to bring the defense back out and make a big stand.
You're going to have to do something right now. 10:49 to go. And you're up by the score of 8-6. But I tell you what, this Hinton team is fired up.
Boy,
they're ready to roll.
That was a big hit on that return there.
Boy, I tell you what. It's got to weather the storm here, guys. Waiting for the snap is Anderson. And in motion. Gonna hand it off and nothing there.
Fumble back. Fumble back. Hinton got it.
So that was a nice hit by Riedemann.
We were talking about Riedemann last week.
Yeah.
He sure gets likes to get in there and hit it, doesn't he?
Definitely the beast on defense. Boy, the fumble, they gained 2 yards.
Yeah, you don't see that. You don't see that too often on a fumble, do you? Where you gain yards and get the ball back. But
so 10:22 to go here in the third quarter. We knew this was going to be a dogfight. Fun game to watch.
I kind of thought they would come out and maybe take a shot down the field on the first play. You know, with the momentum.
I did
you.
too. So now they're coming out with a 2nd down and 8. Pistol waiting for the snap. Going to hand it off to his running back. Nothing there. He's going to lose about a yard on that one, so it'll be a 3rd down and about 8 yards to go for the Blackhawks. 3rd down and about 8. Clock keeps on ticking to 9:59 to go here in the third quarter. South of Bryan up on Hinton by the score of 8-6.
Nice pursuit that time, and you can hear the train going by in the background.
Yes, a whole lot of traffic going through on Highway 75 here in Hinton. So it's 3rd down and about 9. Waiting for the snap is Anderson in shotgun. Man in motion. Going to take it. Quarterback keeper trying to get to the outside. Looks like he has some room. Just too many yards. Too many yards. Picks up 13 yards on that. Way too many yards on defense. Defense has to stiffen up just a little bit here. That was a quarterback, just pretty much rolling out to the right side of the field.
Boy, South of Bryan had some guys over there, just didn't take a good angle at it.
So with about 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Picks up 13 on that one. Derek Anderson, the quarterback for the Hinton Blackhawks, playing well right now for this team. Now they're coming out. Shotgun, waiting for the snap. Anderson one more time. Going to hand off to his tailback. And he picks up probably about a yard on that one. That'll bring down a 2nd down. So it'll be about 2nd down and 9 for the Hinton Blackhawks inside South of Bryan territory.
Seems like those little misdirection plays is what's kind of throwing South of Bryan off tonight.
Coming in is, of course, Derek Anderson, running in from Coach Harderson, who was, before he took the job here, head coach. He was assistant here for 3 years. So 3rd down and about 9 for the Blackhawks. Man in motion. Anderson takes the snap. He's looking to the right. Got a completed pass. And he gets it down to the 10-yard line. Another 1st down and 10 for the Hinton Blackhawks. And Hinton Blackhawks has some momentum right now. So we'll see if South of Bryan can weather the storm right now. Still up 8-6.
Boy, Billy, they were playing some soft coverage there. I think they're afraid of getting burned deep on there. He gave the guy, a good 5-10 yard cushion on that. Can't play that far off.
Ball marked.
Simple pitch and catch and turned upfield.
Right around the 11-yard line for Hinton. Anderson, quarterback, waiting for the snap. There's a snap. Quarterback keeper. And South of Bryan is just giving up too many yards right now. Picks up about a couple on that one.
Did get hit pretty hard on that one.
So 7:29 to go here in the third quarter. Picks up probably.
We got a flag here, Billy?
About a yard.
Like we got a flag. Officials are convening to see what's going on. Didn't see the flag, but there's one official standing with the ball. The flag's kind of right between his legs there, I think.
Going against the defense.
Defensive holding on a run play. How does that work?
How's that happen?
The Vikings had one the other night, too, in that Thursday night game last night.
I remember that.
I don't get how you get a holding call on defense.
I really don't understand that one either. Mystified by that one, but. Something good has to happen with South O'Brien here soon, because right now, this has all been Hinton right now in the second half. So 7.5 to go in the third quarter. And Hinton is knocking on South O'Brien's door one more time. And the ball marked right around the 4-yard line.
So it gives them a 1st and 3.
They come out under center, waiting for the snap. 3-man backfield. And they're going to hand it off. Really,
nowhere to go.
Really nothing there. So South O'Brien.
I think he even lost a yard on that.
So 2nd down for the Hinton Blackhawks.
Yeah, Billy, you're right. You can just feel the momentum shift here.
Oh, wow, big time.
South O'Brien needs a big play.
Yeah, we need something, football guys to smile down on us and help us out a little bit here. So it's 2nd down for the Hinton Blackhawks. Waiting for the snap is Anderson. Man in motion. Good defense. Well, I thought it was good defense. And it was good defense. It kind of held him up for just a split second. Kyle Brighton.
Boy, it's a good thing
it's 3rd down.
Good thing he held him up there, because I think he's in the end zone if they don't. I don't know if he gained anything on that one either.
I don't think he did. He lost maybe a yard.
I don't know who that was that came shooting through the gap, but he just had a pull of a little bit of his jersey there, and just like
held him
you
up
said,
for about a second.
You bet.
So 3rd down for Hinton. See what they come out with.
3rd and 4.
6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Waiting for the snap is Anderson. Man in motion. There's the snap. Joe, there you go. So it's 4th down. So it is 4th down for the Hinton Blackhawks. They're coming out with a field goal. And nothing there for Hinton. Hopefully. So it's 4th down.
Boy, South O'Brien read that play well, didn't they?
Good defensive stand by the South O'Brien Wolverines. Watch the fake, watch the fake, watch the fake.
Boy, I tell you, he's missed a field goal in the first half, mixed the extra point, so this one's a little bit further back.
Waiting for the snap. Waiting for the snap. There it is. That one looks good, though. It is. So it makes it 9-8 in favor of Hinton, back in 1 minute.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
And we're back here on our YouTube stream.
Well, it is Classic Hits KCHE 92.1 and also on YouTube stream. And Facebook Live, 5:13 to go here in the third quarter. Hinton up on South O'Brien by the score of 9-8. Now we'll just wait for the kickoff. Like I said, something has to happen great here for South O'Brien, because this second half has been nil.
South O'Brien hasn't had the ball for one snap this half.
So we got to do something here, guys. Something positive out of this situation right now. Let's get the Mo back. Now we're just waiting. There's the kick.
Got a nice kicker. He's got a pretty good leg.
Let it go, and this one will come out to the 20-yard line. South O'Brien will have a 1st down and 10 at the 20-yard line. 5 minutes, 13 seconds to go. South O'Brien 7-1, 3-1 in the district. Has an RPI ranking at number 9.5984. Hinton has an RPI ranking at number 11.5837. So first down and 10 for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Waiting for the snap is Lusher. Going to hand it off to Negus. And they're going to give him about a yard on that one. Going to hand it off to Negus. So it'll be a second down. Under 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. South O'Brien trailing by 1 point by the score of 9-8. Good game.
You bet. A couple yards on that carry. South O'Brien really needs to get a drive put together
Well,
here.
they need something.
Need an answer.
So they come out with I formation waiting for the snap. Lusher's in the pocket. Wow, I'm surprised by that. I really am surprised by that. So now it's third down and about 13. You come out passing on second down. I was surprised that they weren't going to run on that, because if that doesn't work out, you're stuck at third down and 13.
Bit of a surprise call there. I don't know if they're trying to catch Hinton off guard there, Billy, but yeah, when you get a sack there, you're putting yourself in a bad position.
Jackson Lusher really hasn't had any time in, of course, in the backfield. One more time, going to hand off, and nothing there. And you know what? They're going to have to punt. So nothing is happening for South O'Brien right now. And they're going to have to come out, and it's going to be a punt.
Tried to run a draw play to Wilson there, just nothing there. Hinton was ready for it. Not the drive you wanted there.
No. So 3:39 to go, and like I said, Hinton has the mo on their side. Now we're just waiting for the snap. There's the punt. Picks it up at the 48-yard line to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, down to the 35-yard line. They've got great field position. So Hinton, wow, come out in the second half.
I crammed it all in this afternoon, bro.
South O'Brien a little nonchalant there, Billy, I thought, on that kick coverage. They had a guy there, but he just wasn't out in the right position. Definitely need a stop here. You can't let any more points on the board.
I agree. So ball will be marked right around the 35-yard line into South O'Brien Wolverine territory. It'll be a first down and 10 for the Hinton Blackhawks. Looks like a whole different team from the first half. Now they're going to come out with Anderson at quarterback. In shotgun, waiting for the snap. Man in motion. Quarterback keeper. Going to run it for positive yards. Man, he's picking up a whole bunch of yards on this South O'Brien Wolverine defense.
He's a pretty good-sized kid.
Picks up 7 yards on that one. It'll be a second down and about 4. Picks up 6 yards on that one. Time keeps on ticking. 2:57 to go.
Yeah, they got Anderson listed as 6'6", 208 pounds.
Yeah, he's a big quarterback.
And he can move pretty good.
So second down and about 4 yards. Picks up 6 yards.
Ball inside the 30-yard line already, so
right.
Definitely need a stop here.
Waiting for the snap. Anderson's going to take it. He's going to hand it off to his running backs. Got a whole lot of room all the way down to the 20-yard line. First down and 10. Going to pick up about 10 yards on that. What happened to the South O'Brien defense that I knew back in the first half?
A lot of these guys play both ways. And
getting a little tired?
Maybe getting a little tired.
Okay.
I'm wondering.
That happens.
Playing a lot of defense here.
Boy, playing a lot of defense. Defense has been on the field for about,
I would say, yeah, just about.
Just offense, one series, and it came nothing. So first down and 10, ball marked right around the 20-yard line. And Anderson waiting for the snap. There's a snap. Going to throw it downfield, complete a pass. So everything is working for the Hinton Blackhawks. And they're going to pick up 9 yards on that one, close to a first down. So everything that they're throwing at their wide receivers, they're catching. And every time Anderson runs the ball, he's picking up 6-7 yards. And this will be a first down and goal for the Hinton Blackhawks. They're already up by the score of 9-8. So 1:50 on the clock here in the third quarter. And it's been all Hinton here in the second half.
Boy, Bill, we need a turnover here.
It is first down and goal, man in motion. There's the snap. Going to hand it off. And he's got room. They pick it up probably a couple yards on that one. And Kate Hofling picks up a couple on that one. So to bring second down at the 6-yard line.
Big stop here, turnover or something, get the momentum back on your side.
Keep in mind, South O'Brien trailing 9-8. Here comes Anderson from coach. He's a good quarterback.
Got a lot of good athletes on this.
Boy, they sure
Blackhawk
do.
Team.
So about a buck on the clock left here in the third quarter. We'll be heading to the fourth quarter shortly. Waiting for the snap is Anderson at the 6. Man in motion.
Fumble.
And fumbles the ball, picks it up, and man, I'll tell you what, he picks up about a yard on that one. So it is third down and goal for the Hinton Blackhawks. When Anderson makes a mistake, he turns it into something positive. So 34 seconds to go in the third quarter.
And they will have to run one more play here with the play clock under the time clock. So South O'Brien got to make 2 more big plays here, Billy, and keep them out of the end zone.
So it is third down. Ball marked right around the 5-yard line. Anderson is the quarterback waiting for the snap. There's the snap. He's going to throw it into the end zone. And, it was behind him. So it'll be a fourth down, but he was open. He was really open.
He definitely was open. He had some time to throw that ball, and fortunate to be behind him there for South O'Brien. So big fourth down.
Wow.
11 seconds left here in the third quarter.
11.3. Well, if South O'Brien could hold him to a field goal on this one, coming out for another field goal. See if they can make this one. Try to go up by the score of 12-8. Waiting for the snap. Puts it up. He's right on. Makes it 12-8 in favor of Hinton. Back in 1 minute right after this.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
Fourth quarter. 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Not exactly the fourth quarter. It's 12-8 in favor of Hinton right now. 2 field goals have been the difference.
Well, the kicker has a good leg on him there.
Well, he sure does.
He's
a good kicker. Now we're just kind of waiting for the kick. Here's the kick. Picks it up right around the 10-yard line. 15, 20, right in the middle. Hang on to that ball. 27-yard line, 28-yard line. So 1.9 seconds to go just before the end of the third quarter. We had the ball 2 times. The third quarter. It turns out for nothing. Got to do something. So it'll be a first down and 10, ball marked right around the 28, 27-yard line for the South O'Brien Wolverines, waiting for the snap. Going to pitch it out to Wilson, trying to get to the outside. And he's going to pick up positive yards, picks up about 5 or 6 yards on that one. We'll take it to about 4 yards in that one. That's going to end the quarter. We'll take a minute timeout, back in 60 seconds.
That play ends the third quarter.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow. more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends. Proud supporters of their communities. Member FDIC.
Fourth quarter time.
This is where it comes down to who wants it,
right,
and who's conditioned and ready for this.
Boy, second down and about 7 yards to go for the South O'Brien Wolverines. And there's nothing there. I mean, there's nothing there. It's third down. Wilson gets right back to the line of scrimmage. So Hinton playing lights out here in the second half. Here we are, 11:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hinton up by the score of 12-8.
Boy, whatever your best play call is here that you think you can pick up these 6 yards, you got to get this.
Boy, you got to do something here. Time is a factor right now, fourth quarter. Waiting for the snap is Lusher. Lusher going to throw it downfield. Got completed. Right around the 42-yard line, picks up about 10 yards. Nice pass play.
Most importantly, he had time to throw the ball that time.
He sure did. And he hasn't really had that tonight. So right around the 41-yard line, first down and 10 for the South O'Brien Wolverines. $11:22 to go here in the fourth quarter. Waiting for the snap, going to pitch it out to Wilson. Wilson is so agile. And he's going to pick up about 6 yards on that one.
What a nice cutback.
Yeah, nice cutback. Positive yards to the 47-yard line. So it'll be a second down for the South O'Brien Wolverines.
Well, he's making everything he can get out of every run there. You know, there's not a whole lot there on that run, really, Billy, if you think about it. But he cut that ball back and just puts his head down and gets as much as he can.
Second down and about 3 yards to go for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Ball marked right around the 47-yard line. There's the snap. He's going to throw it out to the tailback and maybe about a yard short of a first down. So you're looking at third down and about a yard right in the face, almost to midfield.
Here comes a QB sneak. I'm calling it.
They haven't ran that in a long time. Since the end of the second quarter, right up the middle. And of course there's going to be a flag.
Going to have a I don't think they got set all the way. It's going to be my guess here.
So it'll be a third down. If so, come back to about 6. That would change the play. Yeah.
Didn't have to be that quick with that play there,
Boy,
Billy.
he didn't.
You know you're going to run it. Take your time. Make sure everybody's set.
So third down and 6. This is going to change the play dramatically all the way back to the 44-yard line. So 10:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hinton up right now by the score of 12-8. Waiting for the snap under center is Lusher. Going to take the snap in the pocket, going to run out. Throws it downfield, has got a man wide open.
Got a catch. Nice catch on the sideline.
That was a nice catch.
I wasn't sure
Picks
about that.
Picks up 10 yards all the way down to the 45-yard line. So 10:02 to go in the fourth quarter. Ball marked right around the 45-yard line. Another new set of downs for the South O'Brien Wolverines.
Boy, I was nervous. That was a late throw. You know, he kind of rolled out and took his time on the sideline, but got it complete.
So waiting for the snap under center. Lusher's going to take it, pitches out to Wilson, trying to get some room. Boy, he just spins out right around the 40-yard line.
Boy, he lowered his shoulder.
Picks up about 4 or 5 yards. And when you think the play is not going to end up really with no yards, he makes it happen.
Yeah, I don't know if
he makes it happen.
Have we seen him have a carry where he's lost any yards tonight?
Boy, not very many. If so, maybe one. Such an agile runner. He's such a great athlete. So it is second down. 9:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. Still trailing 12-8. One more time. Wilson to the power side. Puts his head down to the 40. Really nothing there. So it is third down for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Ball marked right around the 41-yard line.
So tried that pitch play, left, got some yards, went back to the right there, ready for it. So big third down call coming up here.
3rd and 6, ball at 41.
So with about third down and 6, 9:44 to go in this game. South O'Brien is trailing by the score of 12-8. So third down for the Wolverines. Waiting for the snap is Jackson Lusher. He's in the pocket. He has time. What's he going to do? And you got to run with it, man. Bring it down and run with it. There you go. He's going to get a first down, picks up about 7-8 yards. First down and 10. The ball will be marked right around the 34-yard line. Nice work by Jackson Lusher. I knew he was going to bring it down and run with it. This kid's a great athlete, especially in the game of basketball.
Boy, Billy, it's like you're almost in his ear on that play. It's like almost he was listening to you as he was kind of...
Bring the ball down and run it.
Kind of came back to the middle, thought about throwing it. Nope, he held on to it and ran it. So good call.
So 8:23 to go. It is first down and 10. Ball marked at the 34-yard line. I formation. South O'Brien's going to hand it off one more time right up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 7 or 8 yards. Hats off to this offensive line for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Got to be careful, guys.
Nice, tough.
We don't need a flag right now.
Nice, tough run there.
Right.
Pick up about, 6 yards?
We'll give him 7 on that one. So second down and about 3. Be careful. You don't need an unsportsman right now. 7:49 to go. Second down and about 3 yards for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Jackson Lusher one more time to Negus. Got some room. And he's going to pick up a first down. Picks up 8 yards. First down and 10 for Sean Negus. And South O'Brien is doing it slowly, but I tell you what, slow is better than nothing right now. So right now with 7:40 to go, South O'Brien has the ball.
Nothing wrong with eating some time up here, and my wife's just giving me an update. We got 170 people watching on our YouTube stream, so
that's awesome.
Thank you for all for joining us.
So first down and 10, going to hand it off one more time, right in the middle, picking up some yards. Hats off to the offensive line right up front, making things happen right now for this offensive series right now, looking good. Don't want to jinx them. So another, 6 yards, 7 yards on that one. So about 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. South O'Brien trailing 12-8. Hinton up on South O'Brien.
Just keep this drive going. No backwards plays, no penalties, Billy, and punch it in the end zone.
Ball marked right around the 11-yard line, coming out with an I formation. Waiting for the snap one more time to Wilson. Wilson has something going. Oh, he was just one tackle away. And he gets it down to the 5-yard line. It'll be really close to a first down, or did they?
I think it's going to be first and goal here. What a run by Wilson.
He was just one shoestring away from pay dirt.
Going to have a measurement?
Yeah, it's going to be official measurement, official timeout.
It's either going to be third and short here or first and goal.
6 minutes, 43 seconds to go. South O'Brien right now trailing by the score of 12-8. We'll have the scoreboard show coming up with you right around 10 o'clock. Did he get it?
It's going to be short.
How far? It really never told us. Come on now.
All he said it was a short, so he didn't give us the distance.
So third down.
It's going to be less than a.
We'll go third down in about a yard. Waiting to get back to action.
Well, here comes the QB sneak. Just
waiting
don't jump
for
outside.
the snap one more time. Yeah, they didn't really say.
So we don't need any pre-snap penalties here.
Here we go.
Get up there and.
Clock. Keeps ticking. Quarterback sneak right up the middle.
Oh, shoot.
Another whistle. This has really, really hurt South O'Brien. Jumping.
Especially this far down the field.
At this moment, yes. Come on, guys. So it'll be a 3rd down and 5. We can do it.
2 plays to get this first down. Like you said, Billy, just keep it manageable here.
6:34 to go, 4th quarter. High formation. Waiting for the snap is Lusher. Oh, wow, that was a nice trick play. Oh, he's so close. Did he hit a first?
I think he did.
Boy, he's really, really close. Boy, that was a nice trick play by South O'Brien because Hinton wasn't even ready for that.
Almost looked like an inside trap play.
Are we going to have another
measurement here? Basically got the yards back that he...
Come on, guys.
Gonna measure again.
Wow.
The only big difference here is it's going to be 4th down if he doesn't get it.
4th down in inches.
You can't have another pre-snap.
Well, we need a first down.
You just can't have that pre-snap.
Where are the football gods when you need them?
I think it's going to be short.
Another. Ooh. Interesting. 4th down and about a yard. 4th down. Here we go, boys.
No penalties here, boys.
6:19 to go in the 4th quarter. And we're about a yard short of our first down. Let's see what can happen here. Got to be careful. No false starts. We can do it. We've been moving the ball on this possession. We can do it. Waiting for the snap. Lusher right up the middle. I'm pretty sure he got it on that.
Yeah, yep. He did get a push there. First down.
First down for the South O'Brien Wolverines. Jackson Lusher right up the middle. It'll be a first down and goal. Right around the 5-yard line. What's South O'Brien going to do with new set of downs? Clock keeps on ticking with 6:08 to go in the 4th quarter here in Hinton. South O'Brien trailing by the score of 12-8. Jackson Lusher is the quarterback, coming out with a tight eye, waiting for the snap. One more time, going to hand it off to Wilson. Touchdown, South O'Brien. Tristan Wilson runs it in for 5 yards, and it's 14-12 with 5:54 to go.
As soon as he had that handoff, I could tell he was getting in. There was just that lane there, and he's too elusive to get someone tackle him there. Going to go for 2 again here, Billy, which this is a big play because you're up by 2 right now. They have a good field goal kicker on their side.
So 5:54 to go, going for the PAT. One more time, going to hand off. He got in.
Same play.
So 16-12, South O'Brien. We'll take a minute timeout back in 60 seconds. Don't go anywhere.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region. Personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
16-8. We are back. South O'Brien coming back after a score right now 16-12. 5:54 to go in this game. And the defense is the name of the game right now because South O'Brien is going to come back on defense and try to stop this Blackhawk team. There's a kick. Right around the 30-yard line.
Short kick, get up there
gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Come on, guys. Don't let this happen again. Man, right around the 46-yard line. We got to stop that.
Tried to do that pooch kick, and it kind of backfired on there.
Stop that. That's haunted us.
Going to have to play some defense.
We got to play defense.
Got to get some defense going.
So the ball marked right around the 45-yard line.
You know,
what an intense game.
At that point, you almost missed the ball, go for an onside kick.
Right,
you know?
right. I agree. I don't like that call. So the ball's marked at the 45-yard line into Wolverine territory. 16-12 with 5:45 to go. Here comes Hinton on offense. Coming out with 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Waiting for the snap is Derek Anderson. We got to get some pressure on this kid. Man in motion. Going to take the snap right up the middle. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Actually lose a yard.
There's a good play, Billy. We need some of those.
So it's second down and about 11.
Got to think Hinton's thinking about taking a shot again. You know, I haven't seen one since that last
touchdown. It's been a while.
South O'Brien's got to be ready, get some pressure on the quarterback.
So 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Time keeps on ticking.
A little bit late getting the play call in here.
A lot of things riding on this game tonight. It is second down. Coming out with shotgun is Anderson. Anderson's going to, wow, that was a broken play, but he makes things happen.
Falls out.
South O'Brien got it.
Thinks they got it. Yep.
Yeah.
And they do have it.
Yeah, South O'Brien gets the ball.
That's the big play.
4:57 to go, and we were talking defense.
It's fun to see that sideline.
Boy, that's nice.
Isn't it?
That's nice. And the football gods, I kept saying something good has have to happen here. And nothing happened good in the third quarter. And I said, come on, it's the fourth quarter. You owe us.
You know what I'm feeling here?
What's that?
I'm feeling a Wilson touchdown run.
Wouldn't that be nice?
He's going to break one. I just have a feeling.
He's due.
He's been close.
So 16-12, let's get her done. High formation waiting for the snap. Lusher going to hand it off to Wilson. Hang on to that ball.
Not on that one.
Going to pick up about a yard. Keeps clock ticking right around 4:50 to go. Don't forget, coming up at 10, it's Radio Iowa Scoreboard Show.
Big thing I think you said, Billy, is that clock keeps running.
Right, time of possession.
Time is of the essence here for both teams.
Is so important. Iowa Hawkeye football. Tomorrow, pregame 9 o'clock on AM 1440. And kickoff 11 o'clock, taking on Northwestern in Evanston. Iowa State pregame, 12:30 kickoff time, 2:30. We'll get back to action with 4:19 to go. South O'Brien up 16-12. Going to pitch it out to Wilson. Trying to make it happen. Really nothing there. Great defense by the Hinton Blackhawks. So brought down by Anderson, so it's third down.
No gain on that play.
No gain. Got a man down. Take a minute timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
We're back. Classic Hits, KCHE 92.1. It is third down and 9 for the South O'Brien Wolverines.
We were just talking about what are they going to run here. This is going to be a pretty big play call here. Third and long. 4 minutes left to go.
Yeah, 4 minutes to go in this game. A lot of things riding in on this game, 16-12. And we'll see if he's getting up. Yeah, he's going to get up. There we go.
Looks like he...
a little knee.
Yeah, dinged up his left side there a little bit. Hopefully
Kyle Brighton.
Hopefully he's all right. Oh, he's their big player.
Yes.
He's their home run hitter. Is that Mark Brighton's boy?
Yes.
Mark Brighton was a middle school teacher
Coach
for me.
Hupke's grandson.
Nice.
So 3rd down and 9. It's time to run something like this screen. I would really like to see a screen ran right now because I think it would work.
Especially with the pressure they've been putting
Right.
on quarterback all night.
We'll see if. Interesting. 3rd down and 9. Waiting for the snap is Lusher. And fake handoff going to roll out. Going to bring the ball down. Guess what? He's got a 1st down and more. He's trying to get to the sideline, down to the 29-yard line.
Big play.
And that was a huge pickup of about 21 yards. It'll be a 1st down and 10 for the South O'Brien Wolverines. The thing about Jackson Lusher, he's so agile. He gets out there alone. He's so agile and he's hard to bring down. So right around the 20, we'll go with the 30-yard line.
Billy, I think that was a called play in the sideline. I don't think there was ever going to pass it there. I think it was total, roll out, run it up the field.
If it was, I say hats off to whoever called that play because that worked out fine. So about 3:14 to go in this game. South O'Brien up by the score of 16-12. Lusher looks back at Negus, waiting for the snap. Wilson's got some room right around the 20.
There
15,
he goes.
10. Gets it down to the touchdown, South O'Brien, baby. It is 22-12. 3:01 to go, and South O'Brien is in control of this game.
Well,
like that.
I called he was going to run one a little bit later than I was
Right.
anticipating, but
Right. So South O'Brien up 22-12. 3:01 to go. And Tristan Wilson, he's the man you want on your team at this time.
well, he just keeps pounding that ball, makes you tired, and eventually he's going to rip one off.
He's going to have over 2,000 yards rushing on the season. Waiting for the snap. One more time. I don't know if he got in. I don't think he got in.
No. Going to be short on that.
So it's 22-12 with 3 minutes on the clock.
What a game.
Yeah, it's been a fun game to watch. And now we're going to see Hinton come back on offense. And they're going to be passing. They have to.
They do have all 3 timeouts left, but yeah, down by 10 points here with 3:01 left to go. You're going to have to move the ball pretty quick down the field. So South O'Brien definitely needs to be ready for the pass.
Right.
This is also a big factor here, Billy, the kickoff.
It is.
Hinton's gotten good.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about Brighton right now, do you?
I think
he got hurt.
Yeah, I don't. Number 20.
I think you kick it down there.
I don't see where
I
he's at.
don't like that kick that lands in the 35-yard line. I know you're just trying to be safe, but I think you kick it a little bit further.
Guess he is. He's back out there.
He's out there.
Yeah, I don't know what you do here, but you can't.
But then again, you got to be you're rather safe than sorry.
You can't give up that big return
Right,
here, though.
I agree. So now we're just waiting for the kickoff with 3 minutes to go. South O'Brien up 22-12. A long run by Tristan Wilson. And I'll tell you what, in that third quarter, I was concerned. I was truly, truly concerned. Waiting for the kickoff. There's the kick right in the middle of the field. Better pick that up right around the 30. Got to bring him down.
There we go.
Yes, they do, right around the 36-yard line. That'll be a 1st down and 10 for the Hinton Blackhawks. 2:56 to go, up by 10 is South O'Brien, 22-12. And don't forget, Coach's shows tomorrow morning at 8:05, and we do have Radio Iowa Scoreboard Show coming your way right around 10 o'clock. So now it's 1st down and 10 for the Hinton Blackhawks. Ball marked right around the 36. Coming out with shotgun, coming out with a pistol formation. Anderson is the quarterback. Going to take the snap. He's going to be passing. And an incompleted pass just a little in front of his receiver. He was going down to Justin Kerwin. So it'll be a 2nd down.
Billy, he's had some guys open tonight and he's missed them. I don't know if it's just an errant throw or what it is, or maybe a little bit of a breeze he's going into, cold weather, but he's missed some open receivers tonight.
So 2nd down and 10. Ball marked right around the 36-yard line. This is a cool time of the season where it's end of the regular season, and we'll be talking football playoffs coming up next week. So it's second down, waiting for the snap is Anderson. He's in the pocket. Here comes the pressure, and trying to run that screen. Brought down. Great heads-up play by South O'Brien. So it's third down and about 9 yards for the Hinton Blackhawks.
Boy, they read that play. That was a nice job.
So 2:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. And it's third down and about 8 yards for the Hinton Blackhawks. So third down and about 8 yards for Hinton. Led by the quarterback, Derek Anderson.
It keeps the clock going, too. You know, only a 1 yard gain. The clock keeps running on there.
Time is very important right now with about 2 minutes to go. Waiting for the snap. One more time. Here comes the pressure. Anderson's being chased down. Throws it down. Incompleted pass. So now it's fourth down with 2:03 to go.
Got to go for it.
And Anderson gets up kind of gimpy, but it's fourth down and about 8 yards. This is all or nothing right now. And right now, South O'Brien up by the score of 22-12.
So they blitzed on that last play, sent a linebacker up the middle. And
they did it on the last play, too.
Yep. Expecting another blitz here, Billy. Get some pressure on him. Make him
you got to put pressure on the quarterback.
A little quicker than he wants to throw it.
You got to rush him out of the pocket, throw him off his game. And he's a good quarterback, Derek Anderson. So it's fourth down and 9 right now with 2:03 to go here in the fourth quarter, waiting for the snap. There is the snap. Anderson is in the pocket, throws downfield. It's
intercepted.
Intercepted by South O'Brien at the 50, at the 45. Just fall down. Well, right around the 46-yard line. South O'Brien's going to win this game. South O'Brien is going to win this game 22-12 at 1:53 to go. And South O'Brien, holy moly, 4-1 in the district. They'll end the season at 8-1, and Hinton will go to 4-1 in the district and 6-3 overall.
Boy, Billy, he saw that pressure coming up the middle and just kind of lofted that ball and away overthrown. Boy, South O'Brien could win the district here.
Boy, they could.
If they,
we'll see what the score is here in just a little bit.
Last we checked, it was still 16-8 in the fourth quarter. HMS leading Galen.
Waiting for the snap. Going to hand it off to Negus. Picks up a couple yards. So with 1:49 to go, and we've got a timeout. We'll take a minute timeout. We'll be back in 60.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Because head-to-head, they're...
Right. We are back. Classic Hits KCHE 92.1. We just found out that Hartley Melvin Sanborn has defeated Galen Catholic by the score of 16-8. There's an upset for you right there. And this helps South O'Brien if they can, of course, here in the next 1 minute and 50 seconds would be district chance. There's a handoff one more time. And picking up positive yards. And it's going to keep on rolling. Move the pack. It picks up first down.
Boy, he just...
So first down at 10.
That should do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, Kyle, I was very concerned in the third quarter with what was happening with the South O'Brien defense. So it's first down and 10.
You know, the difference really was Jackson Lucier with his legs. He made some big plays. A couple
some
big
huge
throws.
Plays, yes. I agree with you on that one.
I think he was a difference maker, though, that drive that got him that touchdown to get him back ahead.
So $1:30 on the clock. 22-12, South O'Brien over Hinton. Once again, one more time, right up the middle. And positive yards. We're just a few more snaps away.
Hinton taking a timeout.
Another timeout. Just keep it here. And like I said, Hartley Melvin Sanborn defeated Lamar's Galen. And that was good news for South O'Brien. Everything eventually worked out for South O'Brien. But I tell you what, this Hinton team came out in the third quarter. And they ruled the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, South O'Brien ruled that quarter. So it was a fun game to watch. It was back and forth. At one point, Hinton had the lead by the score of 12-8. We'll be coming out of a timeout for South O'Brien. RPI ranking, like I said before this game, at number 9 with a .5984. And RPI ranking with Hinton was at number 11 with a .5837. So 1:13 to go here in this game.
Hinton with one more timeout, so get another first down here. Clock runs out.
Now they'll come out. Second down and about 5. Waiting for the snap is Lusher. Lusher's going to take the snap one more time. And
Negus with a nice run
he's
there.
just going to kneel down, and that's pretty much going to do it.
They can stop the clock here one more time. But
so that's first down.
Doesn't really matter at this point if they stop it again.
So with 1 minute to go, and South O'Brien is going to win this one by the score of 22-12. And district champs will have a home playoff game. So things worked out tonight for this Wolverine football team. Waiting for the snap one more time. And right up the middle. Going to pick up about 5 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards.
Riley Davis with that carry.
Riley Davis. Where's number 31? So 29 seconds to go. Don't forget, we're just a hop and a skip away from 10 o'clock. And we will have the Radio Iowa scoreboard show coming your way at 10.
Don't have to run another play here, Billy. They can just let the clock run out, and this game's over.
It is. And then we'll have the coaches show coming up here tomorrow morning at 8:05. Hats off to the South O'Brien Wolverine football team. They defeat Hinton tonight here in Hinton by the score of 22-12. We'll take a minute timeout. We'll be back with your post-game show coming up in 1 minute right here on Classic Hits KCHE.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
Great deals at Canade Auto Sales. Just in a very nice 2006 Toyota Highlander all-wheel drive 4th third row seating, priced under $7,500. A 2010 blue Chevy Silverado LT 1500 4x4 with many extras priced under $18,000. And a silver 2014 Chevy Equinox LTZ with only 64,500 miles, and it's loaded. Special pricing, $16,395. And remember, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Canade Auto Sales in Paulina.
We're back, and it is official as South O'Brien defeats Hinton tonight, 22-12. And boy, in the fourth quarter, South O'Brien woke up, and I just told Kyle before we came back on, I said, Kyle, that third quarter was ugly.
It was ugly.
That was crazy. It's kind of like a Christmas sweater.
It just
contest.
It just
it was going to be ugly.
It just didn't go very well there, did it? Fumble on the kickoff return, and Hinton had all the momentum, but nice job by South O'Brien getting the momentum back there.
So what do you think of this game where South O'Brien really had to come in and really, let's face it, they had to win. And then, of course, Lamar's Galen loses to Hartley Melvin Sanborn. And now, they're district champs. And besides that, you know, here they are. They're 8-1 on the regular season, ending the season, 4-1 in the district. So hats off to this team. Let's face it, third quarter, at least I was concerned. I was like, this is not the South O'Brien team that I remember watching all the way through the football season. And it happens, but I tell you what, in that fourth quarter, things changed.
Yeah, they. Jackson Loescher, I got to go back to him. He just made big plays for South O'Brien there on that drive that they had to go ahead there in the fourth quarter.
Right.
He had 2 or 3 completions and a couple big runs to get him down there. So hats off to quarterback Jackson Loescher.
Well, Jackson Loescher, he got out there in the open, started running, and things worked out. And it was 3rd down and 9, just right over here. And I thought, wow, what are they going to do? What are they going to run? And then Jackson Loescher takes the snap, rolls out, takes off running, and that was pretty much the game right there. So South O'Brien defeats Hinton. How about that? 22-12. And we're going to give you updates coming up tomorrow morning about playoffs, where they're going to play, who's going to play. Is it OABCIG's in, Remsen St. Mary's in, and South O'Brien is in. Altaria lost tonight, so they're out. So that's what it looks like. So it's playoff football time. Next football Friday night is the postseason.
Be sure to check Facebook out this week. We'll have announcements on there of who we're going to cover and what station it'll be on. So,
thank you very much to everybody listening to the broadcast. And, of course, everybody on YouTube at Fuller Digital Solutions. Make sure you hit that like button. And, of course, I'll tell you what, it was a fun game. It was truly a fun game. Hinton's a very good football team. South O'Brien came back in the fourth quarter, dominated, and that was the game right there. So, once again, it was South O'Brien defeating Hinton by the score of 22-12. Radio Iowa Scoreboard Show coming up at 10 o'clock.